It's bars and beyond, the stars is aligned. Sports, relationships, and rap, they said it would be hard to combine. Part in the shine, pick a mountain, we find the largest to climb. Pick the topic, we can debate and drop jewels. Welcome to another dope episode of Bars and Beyond. I am DeMarco275.
I am Courtney Levette.
And we have a special guest in the building.
Yes.
His name is CEO Peso. What's good, family?
How are y'all? Thank y'all for having me.
Man, thank you for pulling up.
I appreciate it.
Your mic on? You was over there doing a lot of hand work.
Oh, no. You know, once it's on, it's on. We did the mic check.
Stay ready, you never have to get ready.
Come on now.
I just had to talk shit. That's what you for a little bit. Only because, you're from Dayton too, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we should just call this Bars and Beyond. Hashtag Dayton.
Hashtag
Petty. Go ahead. yeah.
But no, thank you for coming through.
I appreciate it. I like what y'all got going on, you know.
Man.
Well, thank you very much.
Appreciate
You
it.
embracing my dating guy right here, man.
I don't know about embracing, but he's my boss. So
No animosity in yours?
none whatsoever.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I like my job. Don't get me fired up here.
I like my city.
Touche.
Good, that was a good comeback.
You got it.
Petty.
Man, so bro, we want to introduce y'all to the world, man. Introduce you to the world for everybody that don't know what you do. You're a dope videographer. You're a dope photographer. Got a lot. Went to school for management and entertainment. Yep. So you got a lot going on in one circle. Tell them about your journey, like from how you started shooting videos and the whole process.
Well, it started before the videos because I was engineering back in Dayton.
Engineering too,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
That's a fact.
He
That's
does
a
everything.
Yeah.
Mr. Everything.
Look,
Can we go ahead for the rest of the show? Mr. Everything for the rest of the show.
Hey, if it fits, where But now, I was engineering. I started back in 06 with the music, with Trendset and everything.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Trendset, my peoples.
And just dipping and dabbing from engineering and just really getting in tune to what more the industry is and what I wanted to do. So got caught on, the whole video wave. It was like when the cameras started coming out, it was just like that technology. It was like, damn, it's making that type of quality.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to get into like the whole visual aspect. Like photos is cool, but videos is like so nostalgic.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You got stuff you can watch, 10, 12 years ago. Your voice sound different, whatever. And to me, that meant way more than like photos and stuff. So that was like a main reason, like, just be able to keep that part of history in your life or whoever life. Yeah. So, from there, from Ohio, when I was doing it between there, I ended up going to college in Full Sail in Orlando.
Okay.
So that's when the entertainment business aspect, because it was more so like, you got to know the behind the scenes. I think I've learned that early on. Like, it's so easy to just say you do something, but you can get fucked over or whatever.
That's a fact.
So I ended up going for the entertainment business, and then that's when it got serious. I was down at Full Sail, and it was like a lot of people who just had these cameras.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, man, I need a piece of that. And it really started as a hustle. It was just always like I had a flip cameras or the JVCs back in the day, all the home video stuff.
JVCs,
the little circle disc or the cartridge or whatever. So when I seen it was digital and what people was doing, it was like, nah, I need to make some of that money. Because I hate to say, like, a lot of like how I elevated was like, okay, I can just make money off of this. I don't have to pay nobody. Like, I can engineer. People paying $20 an hour at a time.
Yeah.
Whatever, though. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just about to start shooting videos.
Mm-hmm.
And it just went from there, man. Like, I got shout out Ryan Lightborn. He an Orlando videographer. He sold me my first camera that he shot Railroad's Travis Porter video with.
Okay. Shout out to Railroad. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Where's Travis Porter?
Yeah.
Where's Travis Porter?
Facts.
So that was your first real video, actually, that you shot? Or you said, whoa.
No, the camera that he shot it
with. Okay.
Oh, yeah, my very first video I shot was trash.
Oh, really?
What was the video?
No, the first one I shot was, it was actually me. Like, I had it on a tripod. And,
so you filmed yourself?
Yeah, because, don't laugh. It's a method to the madness.
What kind of video did you film of yourself?
Oh, no, I was rapping a Wale song.
Okay, shout out Wale.
It was like a sample he did.
Yeah, you're back on the good side with that.
Yeah, I love Wale.
So,
we good people with it.
Yeah,
because Wale, we'll get into that, but back at that time with the mixtape eras and all that. So, it was like a song he did. I knew the words. I was like, all right, I'm not about to like step out of here and just be trash. Like I'm gonna learn it, but I ain't had nobody. I was too scared to even do it to other people. So I'm like, I'm just gonna shoot myself, edit it, and that shit probably took like 2-3 months.
Damn.
Wow.
To edit like 2 minutes. So
was that a perfectionist thing? You were just trying to make it perfect, or?
At least likable to my own.
And it was still trash.
Yeah, it was bad. It was like it was bad. It was bad. I was like in the closet.
Please tell me it's on YouTube somewhere that we can find it.
Oh no, it's like on a hard drive, deep in Dayton, Ohio, somewhere.
Now I'm going to Dayton, so.
Yeah, so.
Cool.
But, yeah, so I just taught myself that because, like I said, I went for entertainment business, so I was on YouTube. I was learning as I went. Like I don't even know what I was looking up. I just was trying to find the right words to look up. Change from scene to scene. Oh, well, that's called transition. Like,
right.
So it was like, I was just like, I'm like, damn, like I don't even know what I'm looking up. So how do you change it from this to that?
Yeah,
so, it just took time, and I realized I liked it and I loved it, and I think that's why I stuck with it though.
That's dope. That's dope.
Help people understand it myself too. So when you are the videographer, do you also write the treatments to your stuff, or do most videographers hire somebody to write the treatment and you just shoot it?
It's alright. It's like different levels to it.
What?
Is
that a dumb question?
Nah, it's a great question though, but it's just because you know the term like videographer and stuff.
Oh.
First off, don't ever approach a videographer as a cameraman. Like, yo, get the cameraman, or this our cameraman. That's like the ultimate. You get it? The ultimate disrespect. Like, nah, bro. Like, I'm holding the camera. I ain't no cameraman. So, videographer is basically you controlling the scene. Like you holding the camera, or like you got the camera on on the equipment or whatever, and you controlling the look or whatever. I mean, that goes into cinematographer too. But then.
So you're controlling the angles and the viewpoints, the vantage points that we see.
I mean, you controlling the camera pretty much. Director is the person that writes the treatment. They the person that comes up with it and come up with if it's a budget or whatever the case, or they might scout the location if somebody else ain't there to do that. So yeah, it's different, but I mean overall, like I think the term now, because videography is so oversaturated, like videographers can basically do everything. But I mean that's more so like the music video aspect.
Okay, yeah. So you do more than music videos, right? What else are you working on?
I just got done. I was a part of a film that came out a couple weeks ago. Little.
I was saying, don't sit here and act like that was just like a small thing.
This film.
You may have heard of it.
I'm very humble. I'm very humble.
It's Will Packer, right?
Will Packer,
right?
Marsai Martin production. Marsai. Yeah. So how that come about?
Man,
he know people that know people.
People that knew me that talked about me. To be honest,
I like that.
Okay. So I'll keep it G. How it started was I was living in LA at the time, and barbershop talk, man.
Smoke.
Yeah, Marsai's dad came in there and he was just like, I'm looking for a videographer to follow Marsai on her day to day because it was our first feature film coming from Blackish.
Right.
And
the youngest producer
Absolutely,
too, right?
in history. Yeah. Shout out to her for that. Super dope.
Shout out to University, like $10 million.
She got paid.
But nah, so her dad came in there and it was somebody in the shop. That's cool with smoking everybody, and because I shoot Smoke's videos, he showed it to everybody in the shop. So they like my work, and they'll reference me like it's the Funny Barbers, that's their Instagram, I'll shoot some of their skits because they like my work.
So don't mean to cut you off, but I seen shout out to my guy Smoke too in LA, another dope Dayton artist, friend of mine from way back in the day. But
how many people?
One of the videos Mike Epps did. Is that one of them? The funny.
Yeah. They redid what's like an interview.
An interview, exactly.
NBA team or something.
That was dope as fuck. Okay.
But yeah, so they my name was already circulating out in LA from just doing the video work for Smoke, and then I was doing a lot of offhand video Smoke from him. So Marsai's dad come in there and he like, we need somebody to track her day to day. So the blessing with that was like he only seen my music video work. They wanted something documentary style done.
Right.
But he liked my quality so much. It's just a blessing from God because it's like he could have said no because like no, I need this and that or whatever.
Specific.
Yeah, but it was like you know from the quality and you know I'm a good dude for real. Ain't nobody really say nothing bad about me. I'm pretty cool. So I think they I wasn't there, but I think they spoke up on me like yeah, this is the guy you need because they really like me out there. So
that's dope.
He hit me up and yeah, like I think it took about like 6 months. I didn't hear from them for a minute.
Okay.
I ain't like then it was like a month before, like, hey man, like we still need you if you want to do it and this and that. And I was like,
yeah.
All right. Like,
was you still in LA at the time, or you back in the city in Dayton?
Yeah, this better sound Hollywood. I was actually in Dominican Republic. Cause I was shouts out to my homie Sleep Vision.
Wow.
Nah, he had me come out there and basically I was doing some video work for him out there. He was producing for like some artists out there or something. And then he hit me out there, so it was basically like, all right, probably got to cut the trip short so I can go to Atlanta and like take the opportunity.
Right.
Because we was there like I think like 8 days or something.
Oh,
already. It was like 10 days, but we was there like 8 already. And I was like, hey man, if you don't mind, man, I gotta make this happen though.
Woo.
And
damn.
I would love to. Like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
that's
honest,
major.
Be honest, man. Like at a place like that, and I was living in Orlando and LA. Like I've been around like palm trees and stuff.
Yeah.
It get kind of the same.
That was Hollywood. I mean, I've been around.
No, it's not.
I mean, I can leave a foreign country, like whatever. No. I can leave a tropical paradise.
So you would really call me Hollywood if I say I've been twice already. Because I was already there.
Oh, I mean, I'm not tripping. I done been off the Caribbean. Whatever.
Nah, but yeah, that was...
Don't say me.
That was my second time there.
Don't say me. I traveled. I traveled.
Trying to start beef. Hold on, y'all.
Okay, I traveled.
Hold on. What talk show is this?
Bars and beyond. Beyond me. See, the beyond is what makes
You
people
give
love.
me bars right now. Beef. Anyway. Nah.
I like chicken. I don't really like beef like that.
But my homie let me cut the trip short, and man, that was a whole situation too, man. I can't even get into it because I had to bring my son the first week.
Oh, for real?
Man.
You talking about to LA?
Not to Atlanta.
To Atlanta.
Yeah, because it was just how the time frame was, and I ain't gonna lie, man. He had asked me so sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, I had like my next 2-3 weeks of stuff I had to do. I just basically dropped it, like.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, man, I ain't about to miss out on no opportunity.
Yeah.
Like that. Like,
I feel you.
Like, and you know, because coming from music videos and trying to get into film, because I shot got my hustle up with Dayton.
Sure
with
did.
Jason back in Dayton.
Yeah.
Got my
With
hustle
Jason.
up.
Got my hustle
out
up. Show did. Shoot
May
the movie.
17th.
Dope as fuck.
So I shot that, but I was like, man, I really want to get firsthand on a $20 million budget movie. Just see how it works.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Behind the scenes, like
that's
first.
That's some great stuff to be a part of. Like the knowledge you get from that.
Absolutely.
The knowledge of even how much they waste $20 million.
Oh, really? Just
thousands in food. Like it's crazy.
Like just in between, like the trailers, just food, all kinds of shit.
Pounds on set.
Cause they feed you whatever.
I'm talking about lunch. It's like, oh, what's today? Steak, scallop.
For lunch,
kebabs. Like it's the most. Like it's the like it's like, bro.
I'm on the wrong side of the camera.
Yeah, it was wild, but
damn.
So I was basically documenting her day to day, and then on set, you be around these people like 6 weeks straight, like 5-6 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
So they only filmed for 6 weeks for that movie, or
yeah, that one it was 6 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They shot it fast.
But it's daily. It's like because Kayla, Marsai, she they got this thing called pumpkin time to where because she's only 13, she can't be on set it's got to be 10 hours straight. But it got to start at like 6 or something like that. But Issa and them, they shooting. Man, they'll have them on set 23 hours.
Damn.
Oh my god.
So that's why it's 6 weeks, because it's like
Taraji and all them, they just on the whole
so
time.
they might be getting 4 hours of sleep and getting back to it.
Wow.
Damn.
That will really make you respect an actor or actress.
Absolutely.
Those are crazy hours. Like.
Yeah, it's
and you still have to be on and remember your lines. Like, I forgot everything from yesterday. And then with the reshoots.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's so funny because like it'd be a scene where like they gotta laugh or be energetic or something like that.
Tired as hell.
But then though, as soon as cut, like, all right, like it's just straight like.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Like, let me know when action is back. Because you do the same scene over and over.
Yeah.
So it just be like, sometimes they be having their days of like, all right, like they just over it.
Yeah, so they attitude probably, but it's understandable.
Yeah, I mean, it's on as an entertainer, you gotta have that on and off switch. Like,
Yeah.
Like you said, as soon as it's on, it's like, all right, bet. Like, you ain't gonna mess up this 20 million.
Yeah.
Period.
So working with Marsai though, does she act like a normal teenager? Or do you think she's, because the business that she's in and the role that she was taking on, do you think it kind of made her act more adult, I guess?
Nah, to me, she already, like, adult. Like, she's not your average 13. Like, I got a niece that's 11, and, you know, she's still playing Roblox and all that. Like,
It's a completely
it's
different
like
world.
Marsai,
it's business time.
I could tell from her interviews and stuff.
Yeah,
she
seems really dope.
She's a little ahead of her time.
She grew up so quick, and you know I gotta shout out her parents too because they are like thorough. Like they are, like they come from a background like not nothing hood or nothing, but just like your parents know how to like hold you down. They know how to like ground you for sure.
Yeah.
Like, so, because when I'm like being around them for 6 weeks, and I built a relationship with them after the shoot. So I flew to LA and I stayed at their house or whatever. And
That's dope.
They are the most amazing people, and like her dad really gave me like a lot of insight on just how to carry myself crossing over into like entertainment because the music video, like, you know, you dealing with knuckleheads or whoever the case is.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But I feel like he was giving me the knowledge that he helped, like that he gave to help her grow. Cause like she is not your average 13-year-old.
Yeah,
and she got
I could tell.
She running her own company. Like,
it's crazy.
Production company.
Major.
Because she the youngest executive producer, so man, she got a crazy idea. I'll tell you when we done. But it's one of them like, damn, why didn't I think of that? It's going on right now.
And she came up with this idea from, if I'm not mistaken, from Tom Hanks' old school movie Big, correct?
Big.
That was her mom's favorite movie.
Oh, makes sense. Okay.
And she was like 10 at the time when she thought about it. Like,
damn.
You know, like, why don't we do a reverse version, you know,
with black characters.
Yeah, you know, because, you know, with her role on Black is just like, I mean, she stand out.
Yeah, absolutely. I always say
yeah. So I don't know. She's not your average 13-year-old. Like, and I got to be around her and see that in a conversation that, like, that's like little sis. Like, we have conversations like, man, you got a bright future.
Yeah, absolutely.
For real. So,
absolutely.
What's like the biggest thing you learned from working on that project? That might help somebody else who's trying to come up and work on projects like that.
Patience, because it's so much that goes into like making a movie like dope or like timeless, and you working with like different personalities, because these people don't even like know each other until like they do script reads or whatever the case is. So at a level like that, I think you just gotta have patience to make sure you create something that like is gonna be enjoyable for the next however long. You know, you see a movie and you don't even talk about it after, like, sometimes.
That's real. Yeah. It's like music. Yeah. Like, it's so much content, especially now with Hulu and Netflix and all of that. It's so much content, so many places. It's hard to concentrate on one movie.
One thing.
Like, you know, Avengers come out the next week. You know, then before we know it, Lion King will be out. And everybody will be talking about Lion King. So I definitely understand that.
Yeah. I mean, and that's a hard question to answer, too, because it's a lot more, but I think that's what I've seen, especially being next to Will Packard.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's smooth as butter on set. You know, even if like something didn't go wrong, or you know if you go over on timing with a location, that's, you know, another 5,000-10,000 or however it is. So I think just being patient to make sure that you don't mess up your creativity. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot that can just be like, I mean, he might have been scratching his head back at the crib, but while you on set, you just got to make sure you controlling the environment, because it's like if we see Will panicking, and that's going to everybody like, yo, hold on, and like, are we getting our paycheck? Like,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
So it's like, I think it's just be patient, you know, be patient and make sure you got your ducks in a row.
Yeah, that's a trait of a leader too. That's a great trait, because I said that in the line in the rhyme. I mean, the team takes the personality of the coach. That's in everything. You know what I'm saying? If you know, So that's a good look. So from that point, you stayed in contact with Will Packard, and then there's a show that you worked on. Tell us a little bit about that show.
Yeah, so it was a show, Power Star Live. Twitter was streaming it live every Wednesday.
Okay.
And Twitter did a deal with like HBO, ESPN, and a couple other people just to kind of build up the follows back into Twitter, because a lot of people think Twitter ain't popping.
Twitter is
the place.
yeah.
Like, I swear to God, like, if you're not on Twitter still, get you a Twitter account, because Twitter is literally everything you see on Instagram came from Twitter first. 90% of everything that's on Instagram came from Twitter, and Twitter is like
I still
hilarious.
think Black Twitter is like Tommy's job on Martin.
No, so,
where is that at? Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation.
But look, that's the thing is but the show was actually based around Black Twitter.
Oh, wow.
What?
No, I kid you not.
That's funny.
So we can watch. I need to watch this.
Yeah, like so at Power Star Live, y'all can go watch every episode. We had 10 of them, but nah. So basically, it was literally based around Black Twitter, and it was like, the content that is put out there, which is through just reality of like people, they put it out there, but then I guess in a way, other genres of our people would take it and make it, whether they developing ideas off of like what's being put out there or the memes or, like it's probably shows that's being created off of like just 30-second clips from Black people. Yeah. So they wanted to basically just like, nah, like, we own this content because we created it. So we're about to project to y'all like we had a segment called Origin of a Meme. So where you just see these memes, but you don't know where it came from.
Right. So that's a fact. I always wonder about that.
So we'll be on there and we'll explain it like the picture actually would come from like a video of like we had like some babies or something. But it's like one of them pictures like this, and they put the right way. So we'll explain that, or
that's dope. That's a dope idea.
Yeah, I would have never thought to do that.
Because I always wonder where the pictures came from, or like the dude on the phone. Where did he? How did the dude? With the glasses.
Yeah.
Well, it was one with the lady like squinting her eyes, like bending down or something like that. She's like an older, like
I know you're talking about.
So and that was basically like she was just really tired, but somebody
took the picture.
So I mean we'll do stuff like that, or Black History Month came around and they put up some dope stuff that like Black teachers did, or it was one meme that went around. It was a professor at a college, and a student had to come with a baby. So he ended up holding the baby.
That, while they took the test or something. Yeah. Okay.
So it's stuff like that empower us. Yeah. Some memes can make us look like, just ratchet. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
But really,
that's a fact.
We got to own our culture. So that's where the show came from. And, Will, him producing it, he got the heavy hitters,
major.
I mean, Jermaine Dupri, Anthony Hamilton. We had Gary Owens because he fake Black.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Gary Owens kind of on my list this week
because of that thing.
Yeah.
You ain't like that Whitney.
N-word.
You ain't like that
Whoa.
Whitney.
I'm sorry. What? That N-word. You might as well just say the N-word. Like.
He know.
Anyway, sorry. Sorry.
But nah, I mean, we had Flocka and his wife on there. But we had a lot of people on there. So. I mean, it was just dope, and that was a dope thing to be around because now you see how stressful shooting something live can be. Like you scripting it out, like just drop the lower third. Like it's really a stressful 30 minutes. Like,
I can imagine.
Yeah. So, but Will, I gotta thank him and appreciate him because the last day on shooting on Little last summer, I just asked him, I was like, yo, if it's anything else I can do to be around you, because it's like, it's like a rapper seeing his idol, like, man,
facts.
I'm going to like try to rap to you.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Will saw some of the stuff that I shot for Marsai, and he liked it, and then that's when I was like, all right, like, he liked it, so let me ask him this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if it's anything I can do to be a part of your next coming projects, and he like, well, yeah, we got a show coming up you can probably be a part of. And, he kept his word. And that's what got me really into photography more because I ended up doing the behind the scenes and getting them in the dressing room and rehearsals. Right. It was pretty dope, man. It's really a blessing. That worked out.
That worked out perfectly. You know what I'm saying? All from going on faith and making that move from Ohio to LA to actually setting up in Atlanta.
Florida
to Florida. You done been everywhere, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I see opportunities. And, I mean, I guess, I don't know. People use the word opportunity says it can be bad, but.
It's life.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just. You know,
everybody.
I knew how bad I didn't want to end up in dating. Like, it's not to discredit nobody there or just being a person from a hometown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, because we ain't like, you know, Atlanta. I don't even see why a person would want to leave here.
Me neither. I don't either.
Are you serious?
Exactly, though, but
we ain't from here.
Okay.
So you from it, so you know,
area.
right? The area, right?
I'm on the first plane. Out.
Because for most people I know, once they come here, if they're business oriented, they got a motivation about this of a real hustle and not a pump faking hustle, a real hustle, they're successful here. The people that ain't, they end up
Yeah,
back.
I definitely feel like when I move, I'm only gonna move for like a year or two and then come right back. But it's like you've lived several different places, so you get to see how other people live. Your ideas of certain things change. Honestly, I feel like it makes you a better person.
Yeah, I mean,
because if you're only here and this is all you know,
exactly.
How can you film in a different light? How can I talk about something in a different light if I've never lived in another place?
Right.
That's
you see how you
I don't know.
you see how you want to live too. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Coming from Ohio, like, you know, I'm pretty. I mean, in Dayton, I'm pretty sure it's a group of people who do love Dayton. Mm-hmm. You know, they see the difference or whatever the case is or all of that. But me, if I didn't go to Orlando, for instance, I wouldn't even try Dominican food for the first time, or I wouldn't have been around, or even being in a setting of like so many people just trying to figure it out like you. Mm-hmm. You just create these friends of like, oh, we all trying to get it, but we all like taking like a huge chance to get it. Because I'm talking about full scale, man. That's Wild Wild West, man. That ain't Disney World.
Yeah,
it's really like it, man. It go down because our college was like not far from like the hood or whatever. So
for real.
Yeah, you know. So being down there and seeing how that was, and then you just build these friendships. Like I'm blessed to say, like I can go to, you know, Chicago, and you know I know some people there from school,
right?
From New York or LA.
That's
you know
a
what I mean?
fact.
So you end up taking these chances, but you meeting so many people that's just connecting you everywhere. Mm-hmm. And then when you're pretty good at what you do, they want to work with you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it come down to. So I got a quick question for you. We was talking about this when the cameras was off. Mm-hmm. In this hustle and grind of what you do, we was talking about like, you know, artists. We done had to be in weird peculiar situations or whatever. And I was talking about how like me, from a business standpoint, if it ain't a address I could pull up to actually meet with you on the business side, I'm not sending you no money because of the scamming that goes on, and we all know about that. If he ain't got no address or nowhere you could pull up, then they go on some bullshit. I'm telling you that out the gate. So where's some of the like weird situations you've been in as far as having to pull up, if you can talk about it? I know it's some stuff that we gotta keep off camera.
Nah, we don't just talk about the stuff you can't talk about. Yeah. Tell him those stories. Don't give him the pass. We want to hear all the tea.
All right.
Give him another shot.
Man, on the low. But now, one place. So I went to Chicago when it was like Chirac.
Yeah.
And I got a homie though. I got a homie that's from Chicago. My man Damo the Great. He played bass for Jay-Z.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's dope.
And I met him through whatever.
Yeah.
Man, that's a funny story too. But so
you don't want to tell the story
because he married Al Green's daughter, and I shot their wedding.
Oh damn!
But I fucked up the wedding.
What?
Like it was the worst edit ever, bro. It was like the second wedding I shot.
Oh.
But they was rocking with me because my music videos.
Your music videos is that.
So
you should go back and re-edit that and send them a new wedding.
But it was like I was like probably like 2 years in on shooting. So that's why I was like 3 years in.
Oh,
I was dope at videos though.
Did they like it at least?
They didn't even see it.
Oh, they never even seen it?
Oh. Wait, but you got paid?
Oh.
Half. It was like half now, half later. I was like, bro, you can just keep it later. Like, but it's a weird vibe when you get a text from Al Green's daughter about the wedding video. But shouts out to y'all because y'all still cool. Yeah. So anyway, and they still rock with me. But I kept it G with them. Like, hey man, I just I didn't really know how to do weddings. Like now, if you would have wanted a music video at the wedding,
it'd have been a whole different.
So they don't have a video from their wedding.
Man, I sent them like a 2-minute clip, and it was like them, in the back
getting ready,
dressed with that was they didn't. But now you know what it was though. It just wasn't your average wedding. Like you got all these like band bass players, and that's when I realized like, people ain't just walking down the altar.
Oh
like,
yeah, no.
They jamming.
Oh, it's a different vibe, man. That's a classic jam.
So I had an angle to where it was the perfect like, okay, I'm like right over everybody's heads. Man, what? As soon as the music came up, everybody's up. Like you can't see nothing. I'm like, oh man. So, but back to the original story.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's not good. But nah, so he had plugged me in with this artist from Chicago.
Okay.
The most probably scariest video I could have did, just because I'm not like into that lifestyle, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so it was really like, damn, this really looking like a Chief Keef video, like
kitchen,
the kitchen light bulb is dim and all of that shit. And, but that's when I pulled up, because homie was so cool, and like I said, my characteristic come off pretty dope. Like I don't come off intimidating, but I don't come off like you can get whatever off.
Right.
You want the work done. So,
right.
Pulled up there, man, just in the trenches, man. And it was like, I think I got there around like, because the time zone shift. So I got there at like 3 in the morning. And they like, well, shit, we here now. Can we start the scene at 3 in the morning? So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
And I had my homie App and Neuro with me. They was so mad at me because they was like, bro, what you gotta say? Because I'm known to be like, hey, you trying to ride with me to this video shoot?
Yeah.
Whether it's like Atlanta or whatever the case is. So we in there. It's like 3 in the morning. This is my first time meeting him. We was talking on the phone, whatever. He liked to work. And I yell cut so fast, bro. Like, because as you shooting the video, you looking through the viewfinder. Yeah. You're not looking at what they really doing. Or what's about to happen. Yeah. Bro, I see like 5 guns, bro. Like in the lens, right? So I'm like, yo, cut, bro. Yo, y'all gotta make sure them is unloaded.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a movie.
So they was all loaded.
All the guns loaded. Not even on safety. I'm like, so yeah.
These niggas is wild.
So that pull up was like super sketchy.
Yeah.
So they didn't tell you what the idea behind the video was before? Or
I mean, I already knew. It was just like,
but you just wasn't expecting it to be like all these guns with
loaded
guns. Yeah.
I'm talking about a barrel is in the land. I'm like, I'm doing my. It's like, hold on, bro. So
that's wild.
Yeah. So that was one. I mean, I could go on. Even in dating, you'd be surprised, like, parts of your city that you've never been in. like, yo, I'm born and raised here, but I've never made this left. And it's like, it's a back. It's a cemetery right there. Like, damn.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So, yeah. But, I mean, that come with just, like, my relentlessness of, like, I just wanted to, whether it was out of state, I just wanted to really like just get my name out there. I just wanted to like just be a well-rounded like national videographer.
Absolutely.
So in dating though, it was like they was rocking with me just off of just the previous through trendset and engineering from 06. But
I seen with your work.
Yeah, I just wanted to expand though, and on top of that, like coming from like an area of Orlando because that's where I was getting my clients at, and I had to stay in Dayton for like a couple years, but I just was like, this ain't it. Like,
right.
I can't keep shooting here, so I gotta try to like, keep making trips to the West Coast, and you just build your network up like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I took a lot of. I was young, like I was like 22, 23, doing all of that. So
damn, that's dope. So who was the some industry names of some people you done shot videos for or had in a video?
I can say like I haven't shot a video strictly for somebody industry, but a lot of people has like did features with industry artists. So. Boosie. Well, I did a video for Boobie Gibson.
Oh, Boobie Gibson.
Yeah, I did 2 for him.
Okay.
So.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I did 2 for him. Somebody had a record with Ray J in LA. I shot that.
Okay.
Right.
Sorry, no, I found out like last month that I was actually a fan of Ray J. So every time I hear his name, I just like, fuck, I really like.
Hey, yeah, you had to. Wasn't
I
start
gotta shout out
naming
It's
songs.
so weird. It's
Yeah.
so weird. I'm like,
I gotta shout out his entrepreneurship. That's what
yes,
Yeah,
Ray
he grind.
Them little scooter bikes, like
Yeah, he doing
killing
his
out
thing.
there.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I said Boosie. I mean, I did like a lot of like B-roll sideline work as far as like vlogs, like
Oh, okay.
DJ Smalls.
Okay.
Him and Yo Gotti was rocking heavy in Orlando one time.
Okay.
Man, I got a lot. It's just random. Like I used to do like club footage in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
So they would have me come every Saturday, like Bow Wow, like who was it, Austin Rivers or
Yeah, Austin Rivers,
that's the
Doc
son?
Rivers' son.
Yeah, he
Doc
came
Rivers'
one
son.
time. So so I just but music video wise, like nah, it's just a lot of like features.
Features and stuff. Okay, that's dope. That's dope,
Say a
man.
lot about me now. I think.
You worked with Will Packer, like whatever.
Yeah,
like at this point, you work with Will Packer.
I appreciate
like,
that.
It doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
like,
I appreciate that because I'm thinking like, damn,
not to say like not to
I
say
didn't
that
direct
it matters. That, like not to say that like the other artists didn't matter, but when you can put Will Packer on your resume,
yeah, but
That-
even
that's
stuff like that
That's
added to
not
my
good.
resume though.
Yeah, you can-
So
you can go say, I worked with Will Packer. Oh, you're hired.
Facts.
like,
Facts.
Yeah.
In Hollywood.
and especially in Atlanta, I think because he's made Atlanta like a big hub for him filming.
Yeah.
Not just him, Tyler Perry and all
Tyler
of those
Perry,
people,
of course.
but like now you can put that on your resume, and then that's like the list is limitless at this point.
no, it's amazing. It's amazing because like honestly, I didn't even. I mean, I heard the name Will Packer and all that stuff, but I didn't really even know who he was until maybe like a year and a half ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Oh,
I mean, because
yeah.
people name drop stuff, or like I'm in tune to like entertainment news and stuff like that. So I don't know a name or something like that had something big, but I didn't put a face to it.
Right.
So then when it was like, it really didn't hit me until like the show was like midway into the Twitter show. I was like, man, like I'm really like under Will Packer Media. Like
Real
that's
talk.
my boss though. Like, like so it was, but
And that-
to work next to somebody like that and you see how they maneuver and just he got like so many things going on at once.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
It's major. It's
So
major.
yeah, like he definitely is somebody that built the hub and he neck and neck with Tyler Perry. I feel like.
Yeah.
At this point,
Yeah.
yeah, because his movies,
To be-
his credits are dope.
I ain't gonna discredit Tyler Perry. He might put me in the movie later. Never mind. So what are you working on now? Like, what's your project that you're working on right now? Or
Right now, I got a documentary I'm trying to put together on myself. Like, cause, well, not documentary. I'm gonna try to turn it into like a YouTube thing. Cause now, like, this monetizing how you can like build up a fan.
Yeah.
Instead of like putting out an hour and a half or something. Because as me doing all of this traveling and stuff, at some point I started to just record myself. It was like 2012.
see, the Wale video helped you.
Well, yeah, in a sense. but it was, but
Yeah.
You know what you was practicing for.
Right.
you know what it was? I'll be honest. It was like a big timers, like Cash Money documentary I was watching or something, and it was showing like, them in their early days of what they was doing and everything, and then you hear the stories, you see the pictures, but then you see them now, but nobody is really documenting the in between process.
Right. How
So
it got to there.
Yeah, so I got videos where I was waking up, my bank account in negative, and arguments, or just I just started filming everything because it was like nobody's story the same, but I just want people to see like, I got 200, but I just spent like 160 on a round trip to LA because that's when Frontier had their cheap flights popping.
Right.
So I'll bet like I got somewhere to crash.
Yeah.
I'm about to just go out here.
Right.
Yeah.
I think like my first time when I actually said I was trying to move to LA, man, I think I bought my ticket and I actually had to fly to Vegas because it was cheaper. And I had like $60. But I had some video work lined up out there to where it's like, okay,
You
like,
knew
I'm
you
like,
would make it
I'll
back.
make the money back.
yeah. So so that's something I'm working on. Will, his company got some more shows coming up, and they want me to do like behind the scenes photography on that.
What's that?
So right now, because I'm actually like officially like living in Atlanta, like for sure.
Welcome. The
Thank
traffic
you.
is not.
You gave me a very great welcome, by the way.
Because I just thought about the way
I must
the
say.
traffic is set up.
I'm just saying. But nah. So yeah, right now, I'm doing video work and I'm getting into the photography, working with like a lot of local artists around here. Hopefully, I can spread my name around to the elite people around. Mm-hmm. I'm really just trying to just set my seed here, and just see how it grow.
Facts. I feel that, man. I feel that. I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying, to holler at us all day. You know, you're a friend of the show, so we'll probably be having you come back. You know what I'm saying, and holler at you as this process starts. Because, like I said, we done rocked for years, and I'm watching the process from day one since you got here, and it's been amazing. Just in a short period of time, man. Absolutely. So I love seeing it for real.
Very appreciative. Thank y'all for having me.
Let everybody know your Instagram, your Twitter,
everything,
where they can book you.
Everything at CEO Peso. CEO Peso. Google it. My emails is connected. I check my DMs for the business. And yeah.
For the business.
It's all business. It's all business orientated.
Never mind.
Yeah, at CEO Peso. Get at me. Nah.
Well, thank you for coming through. Make sure you guys go hit him up. Like I said, I appreciate him stopping through. I have to shout out the people over at Good Energy, Good Money for sending me this nice t-shirt. They sent us some wristbands. I'm going to give you guys some wristbands
Okay, that's what's
afterwards. Up. But they are a super dope company, entrepreneurs. And you put out the good energy, the money will flow back to you. That's their whole idea and concept.
Facts.
So put out that good energy to get that good money back in your pockets. Make sure you guys go shop with Good Energy, Good Money. But also while you're, out here following people, make sure you go follow us at Bars and Beyond on Instagram and over on Facebook. And we need to start a Twitter page.
We got Twitter.
We have a Twitter now.
Bars and Beyond.
We have a Twitter now, so make sure you guys go follow this
Bars
Twitter.
and Beyond.
And of course, follow Fly 93.5 on the gram. Go check out the website. Follow me at Courtney Levette, LAVETTE _. And of course,
follow
my
me.
guy over here.
Follow me at DeMarco275, DEMARCO 275, all platforms. And as always, dope stuff coming weekly, monthly, events coming up. We moving, we making moves out here. Shout out to all my Atlanta people. We'll see y'all next time.
Yep.
Peace.
It's Bars and Beyond, the stars is aligned. Sports, relationships, and rap. They said it would be hard to combine. Part in the shine, pick 'em out, we find the largest decline.